consultant with Usborne Books, and today I'm here to share 5 tips for raising readers in 5 minutes. A lot of the tips that I'm going to share with you today come from the Read Aloud Handbook by Jim Trelease. So if you find these tips useful, make sure that you check out that book and give it a read. All right, here we go. Okay, so tip number 1 is to read aloud to your children. Read aloud to them a lot. I heard an interesting statistic. It's actually from the book Reading Magic by Mim Fox, that children need to be read 1,000 stories before they start school, before they start kindergarten. And that seems like a ton of books. But really what that boils down to is about 3 books a day. Ideally, the 3 books that you're going to share each day with your children are 1 favorite book, 1 familiar book, and 1 new book. But really, any 3 stories a day will do, even if it's the same story every day. The reason why you want to read aloud to your children at least 3 books a day is because not only does it boost brain development, but it also develops their communication skills. Reading to your children, even before they can speak, helps them to learn different sounds they can imitate, and it also helps them to learn that those different sounds fit together to make meaning and to make words. So make sure that you are reading aloud to your children. That is the number 1 tip for raising a reader. All right, so my second tip for raising readers is to keep reading aloud. We talked about the benefits of reading aloud to young children before school age, but did you know that children's interest in reading tends to drop off dramatically around 4th grade? Do you know why that is? It's because parents stop reading aloud to their kids because they think their kids can read for themselves. But it is so important to keep reading aloud to your children. And I read a great book about it. It's called The Reading Promise. It's by Alice Ozma, and it's about one father who's a librarian and his commitment to read to his daughter for at least 10 minutes every night, and about how it's a great book about how it changed her childhood and it changed their relationship and it helped to raise a reader. So check out this book and keep reading aloud to your kids. All right, my third tip is an easy one. The third tip is to keep an abundance of reading materials in your house. Always keep books available, whether that's library books or books from the bookstore or ordering books from Usborne Books. Make sure you keep books available on topics that are of interest to your kids. That's it. Keep an abundance of books available. All right, my 4th tip is to advertise reading. Keep those bright covers on display where your kids can see them and where you can see them. Because if you can see them, then you'll be reminded to remind them to read. I like to keep books in 3 places. Think of the 3 B's: the bedroom, the bathroom, and at the breakfast table. And another 4th place to keep books would be to keep them right by the TV. Keep them on the coffee table or keep a basket of books next to the TV so that maybe next time you go to pick up the remote, you'll pick up a book instead. All right, here's your last tip. Tip number 5, model a lifestyle of reading. When your kids see you read, they'll learn that reading is not just for babies, and it's not something that you just do for school. It's something that you can do for fun. My favorite catchphrase for this is read and they will follow your lead. So make sure that you model a lifestyle of reading for your children. All right, so that's it. I hope that you have found these 5 tips for raising a reader helpful. If you have any questions or any other ideas to help raise readers, make sure you leave a comment and let me know. Thanks, guys.